Well, howdy, rootin' tootin' shooters. Welcome to Granny's Ranch, which in hindsight makes absolutely no sense at all, because Granny doesn't even have a ranch, and this is mostly a city. But what a city it is, huh? It really brought a tear to my eye when we had a shootout with aliens in the saloon yesterday. Things, I will admit, are looking a little worse for wear. But today I have big plans. Granny, what the hell are you doing? Granny, put that down. Is Granny smoking crack? Put that down. What's wrong with you? Well, in my infinite wisdom, I restricted the chem shine, but didn't really think about restricting some of the other, really dangerous stuff. That's on me. That's my bad. I have 3 big plans for Granny City today. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of building, but by the time we're done here, we are going to have fully embraced steampunk cowboys, which is my modus operandi going forward. Number 1. Bionics, because so many of our people are missing so many limbs, so many organs. We've got the technology to do it. We're, of course, not going to go high-tech, far from it. And we've got the man for the job in the form of Frog, right? An incredibly good crafter. I like the idea of throwing together some high-tech cyberbonics out here. Secondly, Chem Fuel network. Started putting that together yesterday. We're going to swap out all the wall lights for Chem Fuel powered lights. We're going to throw down Chem Fuel street lamps. We're going to throw down Chem Fuel heaters. Everything Chem Fuel for a truly boomalope powered base. How many boomalopes we got at this point? I did sell like 30 of them yesterday. We got 11. But we've got plenty of Chem Fuel. And then finally on the edge of town, I might do it on this side because there's some other ideas I've got too. On the edge of town, I'm going to build a spaceport. Because think about it. We've got everything we need, right? We've got everything we need besides a reliable way to get steel. We've been caravanning out and buying it, and that's been working fine. We've got the little outpost set up with all of the people who've tried to invade us being put to work there. But I think we need a more reliable way. And building a spaceport, getting people to come down is a great way to do that. I'm going to wake Granny up, and I'm going to get her to very quickly slap down a multi-analyzer. Power grid's pretty terrible, so I'm going to have to turn off every light that isn't super essential. So all the crafting rooms get their lights, but everything else we're just going to turn off. Then I want bionics. Let's take it. We got to get fabrication first, so that's fine. After that, do we need anything for spaceports? I think it's already unlocked with microelectronics. That's good. All of the Chem Fuel stuff would be great. So that was manufacturing, right? No. Let's go deep drilling. Let's go deep drilling to kick things off, because that will actually let us get more Chem Fuel. That way we can buff up the power grid a little bit, because it's kind of crappy right now. You remember how, like, Frog is really good at research? 20.5 for intellectual. Did I give you, like, an intellectual bonus? Oh, I gave you weaponsmithing. Even though the work speed is at 50% from the high-tech research bench, my guy is flying through the research. I don't know what's done it. I looked through everything. I looked through the scenario, the game settings, the storyteller settings, everything. I can't figure out why he's so fast at researching. I'm not complaining too much, but it was supposed to be, like slightly more restrained on the research front. I think it's just, a Frog just cannot be stopped. He's already finished deep drilling. It took him an afternoon. This guy is nuts. We've got a caravan turning up. Now, of course, we can always afford to trade with these caravans because the hotel is, oh, for God's sake. The hotel, super successful. We got loads of people turning up all the time, the Empire and random visitors. We got people buying stuff from all of our many shops that we're running. All we have to do is buy ourselves a little bit of steel and maybe some components too, probably couldn't hurt. And we're good. What on earth is this thing? Infinite deep chem reactor slowly extracts deep chem using atoms extracted from the air in the deep crust. A sustainable way to extract deep chem indefinitely. I probably could have guessed that from the name. Well, that is pretty much exactly what we need. Somebody said that there is a way. What the hell is a chem fueling machine? A machine used to take chem fuel from boomalopes. Oh, automatic boomalope milking. Hello there. I love it when a plan comes together. Hold on. Somebody said that there's a way to siphon chem fuel back into the system. I don't know where, but we need a chem fuel tank, and we can apparently suck it back up. I might need to build like a proper stone chem fuel building maybe out here in the desert. Because I don't really want this in the middle of town. Like the power plant in the middle of town, sure, that seems fine. I wanted to build up this area. And I think this might be the right place to do it. Oh, I see where the problem was. It's not the storage tab where the chem fuel tanks are. It's the storage tab. So we throw one of these down. That will allow us to fill up the fuel tank. And then we can just pipe that all the way around town. We can power everything way more efficiently than flipping it into electricity first. And we can top these up automatically if we want to. I might not bother, though. Before I get too carried away, because it's going to be a big steel investment, let's make sure we can actually get more steel in the first place, right? So let's throw down a Spaceport Beacon. And I guess just to stay nicely on brand, we'll throw down a Chem Fuel powered generator on that. And one Chem Fuel powered spaceport. No active landing pads detected. Right, I don't really remember this mod because there's about 3 different mods that do the same thing. Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay, yeah, no, this one's really good. Let's throw down... I don't really know how many landing pads I want. Let's just start with 1 for the time being. Oh, okay. Not connected to power. Shit. This is going to get very annoying trying to do everything with Chem Fuel, isn't it? So the cool thing is, each of these tabs, so we can say visitors only, traders only, guests only. Visitors, of course, might buy our stuff. Guests will stay in the hotel. Traders are, funnily enough, here for trading. While we've only got 1 pad, we'll say traders only. Well, I don't think that takes the place of an orbital trade beacon and like a comms console. I'm actually happy to slap one of those down. I don't think they're totally off theme. I think the comms console, oh man, inside like the general store would have been really good, but I didn't really plan for it when I was building all these bloody buildings. Where else could we put it? The mayor's mansion? That could be good. You know what? I have kind of a spare room here I'm not doing much with. It was her office. That was what it was meant to be. I think that fits quite well there. As a rule, we should say trade beacons are only allowed in shops. You can't just do the usual thing of slapping it in a stockpile and you know, just trading everything, seeing whatever we've got. I like the idea of only keeping them in places where we actually want to sell stuff, right? I suppose it is going to be unavoidable that we are going to need a little bit of electricity because there's no Chem Fuel powered trade beacon, right? There's no Chem Fuel powered comms console, but as long as all the electricity is coming from Chem Fuel, I'm happy with it. Well, why not just store all the Chem Fuel in there? No reason just to keep it lying around. I don't think we're doing anything else with it, are we? And then we might as well top these up. Let's have 1 topped up automatically. I don't want to burn all my Chem Fuel on electricity. Well, I already know who that's going to be. Alcohol addiction. Let me guess, it's Bannigan passed out at the bar again. It is, in fact, Bannigan. And he is, in fact, about to pass out at the bar. Bannigan, you got a real problem, my friend. I mean, it's a chemical fascination, right? How many bottles of Chem Shine are you having, my guy? Good God, there's no wonder you don't do anything around here. Therapist's office. That's what we need. We need a therapist's office. Okay, well, look, we've got the sheriff's office here, though it's a bit of a mess, I will admit. I think we get rid of some of this growing zone over here. We don't need this much stuff. We're not building out of wood so much anymore. All the interiors and the furniture or whatever. We don't need this many flowers. I think let's cut it back. And let's have... Because there's a bunch of other buildings I want to build, right? The therapist's office is one of them. We might even need... more houses. Hello, how you looking? She's a regulator. Oh, shit. Are you any good? Social 11, double passion. We do, to be honest, need a good social character. Because, oh, she's also very attractive, which helps out on the social front as well. Because our current social character is on the floor in his own vomit. That Stegosaurus has served you far too many drinks, my friend. You're going to lose your license. That might not be a bad idea. The fort is kind of burnt out and run down. I'm not doing anything with it, and I wasn't going to build it back up because there wasn't much point. But this would actually be a perfect place to throw down maybe some... I don't really want to use turrets if we can avoid it, but fortify it up a lot. Replace all the wood with stone. Use the watchtowers to defend it, and throw our important stuff in there, like the deep chem refinery. On the edge of town, too, so I don't feel so bad about maybe swapping all this stuff out. Let's do it. I think it's a good idea. Oh, I mean, hear me out here. Replacing the old burnt-out church with a chem fuel refining facility is just about the most diesel punk cowboy aesthetic I could think of. Get this thing all taken apart. We'll have to swap the floors out, too, because I don't think a nice herringbone floor is very appropriate for a oil refinery. Frog, my guy, you've already done fabrication. I don't understand. Right, I'm solving this mystery because I just don't get it. Right, let's have a look. Research speed factor. Wooden file cabinet gives 5%. 2 bookshelves give 15... Wait, is that 15% each? I guess it must be. Multi-analyzer is 10%. Room cleanliness, 99... No, it's not. It's not 15% each. How is 129% at 50% work speed still so bloody fast? I don't understand. The thing about having 6,000 hours in Rimworld is those 6,000 hours are totally irrelevant when you change mods every 30 seconds. I just don't get it. And you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind, because it's not as if I'm going to tear the whole base down and make it super high-tech with plaster walls and quarries and whatever else. It's going to be Wild West to the very end. Right, ride or die, literally. Ooh, ride or die. That reminds me. Hold on. Why not assign everybody their own... cow? What the fuck am I saying? What? Oh, this is weird. I'm freaking out. What do cowboys ride on? I've forgotten the name for them. Oh, my God. No, this is not okay. Look, what a medication. I'm on this new medication. It's driven me a little bit insane. You know, the cowboy stuff. You know, when they ride on the things. I'm going to give everybody one of these. Presuming I even can. Wait, they're only... Oh, my God, they're not tameable? Oh, shit. Okay, well, maybe I can't then. Damn, that's a shame. Because I wanted to give them to a specific person. Can also be mounted by colonists. Yeah, preferably. But I also wanted to say, like, oh, you get this one, etc., etc. Balls. I've got to Google this. I'm losing my mind. What do cowboys ride on? Horses! Fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, God. I think I need to lie down. Horses. I know they're technically not horses, but they're equine. They're equine, which is good enough for me, goddammit. I wish they were tameable. Oh, I don't need to wish. I could just make them tameable, couldn't I? Much better. No further questions. Right now, we can give every single colonist their own rootin' tootin' horse. We'll rename the horses as well, so it's call it like Don's horse, Frog's horse, whatever. Just so we keep track of it a little bit easier. I think those will probably be the only ones I train. Bionic replacements. Frog, I'm going to have to give you more work. The man is absolutely blitzing through the tree. We've got manufacturing up next, which is for all of the Chem Fuel workbenches. Then we got advanced fabrication, because I thought, why not? I mean, ground penetrating scanner. I was about to say, I'm going to need advanced components for the ground penetrating scanner anyway. You know what? Instead of putting the therapist's office over here, I'm going to expand Main Street down a little bit. Because I feel like Main Street isn't very Main Street. It's not actually that big, is it? Oh, Christ, I forgot about these signs. Shop, saloon, restaurant. Well, we haven't got the well, we technically have a restaurant. That's this building here, right? Then we've got beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. Very helpful. Bank vault gold, grease the palms of the law, honor to the mayor. Right, that's all about the Empire stuff. And then 2 empty signs. Really good planning. You know what? I'm not going to destroy them. They've been here longer than most of this city. Let's put them in the main park. Granny's 4 commandments: beans, whiskey, bacon, and lard. Look at that. Perfect timing. Just as we've retrofit the church, I guess we'll throw the ground penetrating scanner down in the fort. Because if we lose that, I'll probably cry. And we're immediately out of steel. I guess I'll send Dunn. Man, I should probably send Dunn and Fluffy Pops out there to go and negotiate for some more stuff. Look at the filth. I thought straw matting wasn't supposed to have filth all over it. This place is disgusting. Caravan's ready to go. I'm going to send all of the fully grown quagga and Dunn and Fluffy Pops along with 5,000 silver. That way they can at least bring back everything that they managed to get. They got plenty of days of food. It's mostly baby food and sunflower seeds. Everything a growing cowboy needs. Another dodo's gone mad. I don't know why we've got such an effective dodo ecosystem. Hey, that's a good start. 631. Thank you. Oh my God. The Chemshine sales. Look at them. They're going butt wild for it. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad we've got this little industry going. I'm going to have to top it all back up again. I stopped doing it because we're supposed to be using Chemshine to power or Chem Fuel to power the base rather than turning into horrible alcohol. Why are they all dying? What happened? You were ripped apart by a lion. Hey, welcome to the ranch. Business as usual, then. Fuck's going on in here? Why is there a falcon in the kitchen? Big Saguaro, clean this place up. My God. Look away for 30 seconds to Caravan, and you can't sell a 7-year-old Chemshine. Look away for 1 second to Caravan, and it just devolves into absolute chaos. Oh my God, they sell 3,000 steel. Holy shit, I should have bought more horses. Oh my God. Okay, so we know for the future reference, the Rangers have a lot of... Oh, they have a lot of everything, really. There were some people missing arms and noses. Well, they sell Archotech arms. That's absolutely nuts. I mean, I can't afford one and take it back. Was it the sheriff? The sheriff having an Archotech arm is very cool. I like that a lot. Okay. They sell a lot of kind of cowboy-esque guns, unsurprisingly. Cloth rocket launcher, maybe not. Loads of appropriate gear. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, so I know where to come from now on to get steel, then. Good journey. Yeah, let's get home. Oh, of course, baby became a child. Hey, maybe you should name your damn child. Remain colonist. Yes, please do. And baby is old enough to do mortuary. Well, now I finally got someone to run the crematorium. Hello, baby. We do actually make child clothes these days. We've come a long way as a society. Because my very stupid idea of running the colony entirely on Chem Fuel is going to be a big investment, I'm just going to send them right back out again. And we're going to send them straight back over to the Rangers base and just skip everywhere else this time. And I think we'll send Dunn and we'll send Fluffy Pops for the social skill. I'm going to take any animal that can carry anything, and we're just going to buy them out. I don't want to take too much in case the caravan is attacked. 7,500, I think, will do it. And look, if we have to make another journey, we have to make another journey. It's really not that bad. But we could carry, like, 1,700 kilograms with this group. I mean, look at this. No, maybe I went a little bit too far. Oh, don't bring them all into the saloon. This place is already a dump. Oh, for God's sake. What a goddamn mess. The things I do for steel, but tell me it isn't perfect for the ranching series, though. Oh my God, look at that mass of animals. Research finished. Therapy. Bannigan, I'm gonna fix you. I can fix him, okay? He needs all the bloody help he can get before he gets through all of my damn chem shine. Maybe don't put it right there. I don't know if I feel comfortable going to a therapy room that looks like this. My God, that reminds me. Someone left a comment that I noticed mid-recording. Somebody said research is set to fast. But even with research set to fast, hang on, that's a 25% bonus, but working at 50% speed. So I still don't understand. That doesn't explain anything. Hey, okay. Give me, I swear to God, if you've got rid of all that steel, I'm going to be livid. 3,100. We can just about carry it. Wow. And actually, I bought a good amount of cash for that, too. For God's sake, why have you locked down airspace because there's a lion? That seems a little over the top. Baby, I need you to get indoors. Okay, okay. Just hang out there for a while. Sheriff, we got another cat problem. God, careful, 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 careful. Careful. Hunting flaps. Wow, I didn't even anger it into being a manhunter. It's just so hungry. Sheriff! Do you think he tastes like goat, given that he's a... You know what? Don't finish that sentence. We have found steel underground. Honestly, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. I think it's a lot more interesting, a lot more fun to have our ranching people caravan out there with a bunch of animals to trade for resources. It feels so much more on brand. To Dead or Alive Drunk Rabbit, hello. Muffalo Bill has put out... I don't know what the hell this person is. He's put out a wanted poster on Drunk Rabbit and the Big Bastard Bandits. Bring him to one of their settlements for a grand sum of 2,740 silver. Double if alive. They're hiding in a safe house and it's probably guarded. Oh, that is cool as hell. Okay. Okay, I could definitely do that. This seems like a job for Ranger done. We get Kavrak joins us and a Freet. Oh, I didn't even know what an Efreet is, to be honest with you. Heat immunity, fire obsession. Oh, cool. Greater fire spew. Detonation. You know, I couldn't think of anybody more useful for a colony. I'm about to power entirely with explosive, very flammable fuel. And a surplus trader. Oh, we're about to be best friends. Beyonce Knuckles, my favorite Sonic character. I can't believe I'm trusting Bannigan with this, but go on. We've got plenty of silver. Oh, they sell velociraptors. Holy shit. Or they sell a velociraptor, but the velociraptors now lay fertilized eggs, so that's all we need. One velociraptor, it all goes from there. I'm going to sell them all the crap. Because we have accumulated a lot of crap, and I can't imagine anybody's going to go to the shop and buy, like, a poor quality steel mace. I haven't got any money. You know what? I'm just going to let them have it. 3,900... Well, I'm not obviously going to caravan out 100 heavily damaged weapons. I'd rather take the relations with them. So we've been growing chickpeas, right? The downside to chickpeas is you get shitloads of them. Like loads and loads and loads. It's the downside to the plant that you have to try and store all of them. So I've just had Big Saguaro cooking it into lavish meals, and that worked out pretty well. I went for the refrigerator research, so now we're just, like, fully stacked. The moods in this place are... incredible. Like, everybody is so damn happy. Give 51 herbal medicine to vagabonds. You know what? Hospitality. Granny's hospitality. Let's do it. There you go, friends. Enjoy. This might be the nicest colony I've ever built. They're eating lavish meals. They've got luxurious houses. Everybody's hyper happy. The dangers are few and far between. This is a great time. This is a great time. Oh, I mean, except for when the whole city burned down. That probably wasn't such a... It wasn't such a great time. Please unload the animals. We don't need the Muffalos having advanced components in the barn, huh? So where's all my steel gone is probably a better question. Oh, there we go. God damn, that's a strong horse. Why are you able to carry 2,600 steel? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a one-way trip to the glue factory for you, my friend. I think that's all of it anyway. So I think what we'll do next, given that we've got to wait for some deep chem Frog to find some deep chem before we can start pumping it up, I think I'm going to take all of these wall lights and just scrap them and swap them for Chem Fuel wall lights. Oh, shit. It actually worked. Theophilo Atropes, a yeoman of the Fallen Empire. We can actually accept them now for 24 honor. Obviously, we said that we were always going to give the honor to the mayor, right? I was going to give it to Emmy anyway, let's be honest. Here, take it. Join us. Welcome. Got it. Now we've got a trade caravan. This place is bustling. Look at all of these people. Boom, there you go. Chem Fuel floodlights all throughout the street. Finally lighting up this city. There we go. Might have gone a little bit hard on those, I will admit. And we're out of steel. Easy come, easy go, I guess. How much silver have we got? 3,300. We need more sales. This just isn't enough. I can't help it. I just love Chem Fuel. We did have another horse load of steel that I missed, but now that I'm looking at it, this is not going to be fun to try and pipe up the whole base, is it? Holy crap. Oh, shit. Let's just do, like, the least amount of pipes possible. So I guess we'll... Oh, but they're visible, aren't they, Chem Fuel pipes? Even underground. Oh, God, this is going to look hideous. Maybe it'll look really cool. I'm not sure. Let's run that up to there. Nowhere near going to have enough steel for this. We're going to have to pipe across Main Street, aren't we? Oh, is that going to look terrible? I mean, I'm just going to have to do it. I haven't got a bloody choice if I want to run the whole thing off of Chem Fuel. There you go. It's just going to have to do. Well, I've tried to hide as much of it as possible. I mean, it's a masterpiece. I can't deny it. Oh, I missed some luck. I missed some of these bloody street lamps. What a mistake. There you go. The Granny's Great Pipe Network. Right on cue from our settlement, they've sent a Grizzly Bear with a bunch of steel in it. You know, I've got more questions about this outpost than I thought I would. Oh, look at that. Let there be light. Wow, this base has never looked better. Oh, crap. I like that a lot. That was a good change of pace. So we did also scan up some deep chem. Now, with that... Oh, look at the deep drill, though. Oh, damn, that is pretty cool. No, I said we wouldn't do it. Infinite deep chem reactor. You have to stick that on a deep chem source? I would presume. Where is the deep chem? Definitely scan some up. Hello? It could be absolutely anywhere. Leave it with me. I'll find it eventually, I promise. It's invisible. You shit. I had to jump to location from the message instead. Well, whatever. That's fine. We can work with that. So, infinite deep chem. This is going to be fun to try and defend, isn't it? From the bloody castle rustlers. Infinite chem fuel pump. And we can slap that. Oh, wait. You can just slap these down anywhere? What? What? Wait, what? I don't understand. Am I going mad? Like, you're telling me I can just, like, slap... Oh, Don's at his bloody bounty hunting quest. Damn it, Don, not now. I was just about to make a breakthrough. Okay, well, let's just slap one of those down and see what happens then. Deep chem extractor, or do you just use a regular deep chem pump jet? That's right. And then we throw this down somewhere over here. There it is. Remember, Don is supposed to try and take this person alive. I don't really know how we're going to do that besides dropping the sickle. Maybe kill everyone else and then use the sickle to try and chop them to pieces? I guess so. Nice. Good start. Good start. Now, who are we after? Oh, my God. He's a monster. He's a menace of a man. He can't be contained. There's a lot of bandits. There's a lot of bandits, but I've got a lot of done. Holy crap. This man is unstoppable. Who were we after? I don't remember. Leonard. Drunk Rabbit. Drunk Rabbit. How could I forget that? Where are you? Coco? Lou is dead. Chocole is dead. Shoot this person. Hey, stop that. I'm so glad. I've turned him into a dedicated rooting, tooting, shooting marshal. This is amazing. Okay, maybe they're in a building? Because there's clearly nobody here. Drunk Rabbit? No, there's nobody here called Drunk Rabbit. Hello? Drunk Rabbit? I think we've been totally bamboozled, I'm afraid. Unless they're in one of these cages. I don't think there's a Drunk Rabbit here. Procus and Blue Mouse? Well, actually nothing at all. I'm not going mad, am I? What, Drunk Rabbit? Not you. It's definitely not you. It's not you. I don't think there was one. Wait, what? Was this you? No, it wasn't you either. There wasn't a person. We've been bamboozled. Great quest. Great quest. I mean, look, Don got to flex, and flex he did. What a guy. Second I send Don away, you people turn up. We've got 9 big bastard bandits. Luckily, actually, we can use the Imperial Janissaries here, and we should be absolutely fine. Like, they can die without consequence, right? She will bring 2 of her personal guards. You must house these guards, but the yeoman will not complain if they are killed or are unhappy. Excellent news. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. We've got 6 people to fight 9. I suppose if we get to the fort, take the watchtowers, we're probably in for a good fight. How far away is done? Too far away to call him back at this point, I think. Here they come. Some are shooting the rail lines. Great distraction. Nice. They're going across the bridge. Okay, I had 2 people over here just in case they want to cross the rail line. Let's bring you over and get you into some cover. Maybe like behind the fence wouldn't hurt. I need to throw down more of these guard towers. Having maybe 6 peppered up here would work so bloody well if they're all going to cross the bridge. Some are going across the rail line. I think we can ignore them. Please don't break my landing pad. Good shit, good shit. Here they come. Why get even closer? It's so bizarre. This is great. Holy shit, this is great. This is working so well. Maybe I do reinforce this bit and we can try and force them all down a central walkway. That might be the best raid we've ever had. I think as well we'll throw a couple on the other side of the river. Let's put some there and some there. I presume that combat music is incidental. I don't think there's anyone else. What can I say? She's a woman of many talents. She's a town mayor, a carpenter, a builder of saloons, and finally, an industrial engineer. Look at that. As far as I'm concerned, mission success. We've got more chem fuel coming in than we're using up. It's very, very slowly ticking up. We probably need to crank that up a little bit more. But we've got the entire base powered on chem fuel lamps, chem fuel workstations. I think we've probably got grid excess of only 780 watts, really. So we do need to keep these 4, I think, generators running. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I'll dig them up. I'll dig them up and we can remove them later on. But that's pretty nuts. We got a whole base powered by chem fuel. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to do with Granny City at this point. My goal for this series was always just jump in and build a farming town. That's it. There wasn't any big endgame goal. There wasn't some grand tech that we had to uncover or big enemy to defeat. It was just build a city. Have a nice, fun, relaxing series for a change. My only complaint, and this is going to be a very hard thing to try and solve. My only complaint is for a city, there's not a huge amount of people. I mean, ultimately, right now, we got 14 people. 3 of them are temporary. So I think we go to the mining camp. We take all 11 people, and the new goal becomes... I'm going to regret this idea tomorrow when the game starts running at 3 frames a second. Build the biggest city we can. Like, as in with the most amount of people. Find a way to house them all and feed them all and get jobs for all of them. Find a way to survive raids when you've got, 20, 30, 40 colonists. I never build big cities because it's a horrible experience. And I think it's doable. I really do. We might have to make some sacrifices here and there. We might have to cut down, say, like the amount of boom loads we've got. But we've got chem fuel coming from alternative sources now. I think that's, to swap boom lobes for colonists and have a bigger city isn't a terrible plan. The original kind of joking long-term goal, of course, was breed the fluffiest muffalo. We've got a muffalo with 117% wool, which is pretty good. That might be as good as it can get. I know it can get up to the 120s. We could be here for a long time waiting for that tiny little tick up every single generation. We're still going to stick with it. But I do like the idea of just having an enormous city with as many people as possible. So that is probably what I'm going to pivot to tomorrow. We've got a great foundation here. Let's see it through to the end. Thank you all for joining me today. Inevitable apologies for when this episode is late, because I'm running very behind schedule because I'm still a little under the weather. But I almost don't want to say it. 100 colonists? Is that ridiculous? I could give it a go. I feel like this game would probably collapse long before then, but what a great send-off that would be, huh? Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, of course, to the executive producer patrons for making the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Space Soap, Reptile, Time Waster, Banjo Slurp, Balman, The Robotic, KO345, I Am Sagittaire, Phantasus, Spongy1312, Noodle Poke, and Boop, Creepy Uncle Dave, Rock, Worker of Secrets, Tiny Magnus, Boulder of the Hammer, Jurgen, Tapscott, John Viral, Dragon MRH, Tulip, Todd Howard, Ziggy, and Silent Sentinel for their support. The executive produced is over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. And a thank you as well to ZAudio951, James, Jerry the Emperor, Watchman, Rad Nebula, Vibs or Vibes, Salakata, Janosch, Jason Ganser, Jay, 520,000. Lunar Chandelier, Skunkalope, Large Leviathan, Military Chest, That One Fritter, and Richie B 634. Thank you. I'm off to... Well, I was going to say lie down, but I'm going to edit this video, and then I'm going to sleep for 4 to 5 years. So I'll see you all then.